let's chase the sun in our Jaybird.
It's been 2 whole days since my wife's been camping this time, and she's back at her favorite campground, LeFleur's Bluff State Park in Jackson, Mississippi. April 11th through April 17th is Black Maternal Health Week, and my wife is in Jackson for a maternal health conference hosted by Mom.me. Let's check out some of the highlights from this event. Now it's time to switch to camp mode. Let's check out a campsite.
It's a beautiful day. It is Thursday, and I'm here at my favorite campground at LeFleur's Bluff State Park here in Jackson, Mississippi. And the sounds of nature, the beautiful spring morning, it's just wonderful. Look at this. There's my chair sitting out by the water. There's your with the fire pit. So this site is both an RV and tent site. There's the picnic table. There's your hook for the lantern. We have a grill and back right up here to the water. Beautiful shade. We have partial hookup with electric and water. And right across is the comfort station. It has showers, bathroom, and washers and dryers. And as you see, it's raised up because this is Lake Meyer and it does flood. If you watched our videos, go back and check it out. The water do come up and the campground do flood. There's Charlie. And there's our campsite. Beautiful campsite today. All right. I'm gonna give you a little campground walk around today. There has been some beautiful rigs here. All type of campers are here. This is a state park, so you see tent camping, you see truck campers, you see camper vans, you see travel trailers, you see Class A's. Any way you want to camp, you can camp here, which is really nice. You have the water, you can have water sites, you have the wooded sites. And you also have the creek site. So on the other side, there's a creek, which is pretty cool. So the lake kind of wraps around the campsite, the campground, which is really nice. So as you see, we have different types of travel trailers, Class A's. We have the fifth wheels. Like I was talking about how the lake just kind of go around. If you look here, this is still part of the lake going around. It goes all the way. This is campsite number 19, and as you see, both tents and you can kind of see the lake all the way over here. So this campground is also has the Pearl River to the east of it. There are alligators here. I did see alligators swimming by when I was here last week, but they usually do not come up on the shore, so that's pretty good. So these are your nice wooded sites backed up to the marsh. These are your interior sites. Here, there's a nice fifth wheel right there. I love those windows. So this campground is known for fishing. People come out to kayak. People come out to run. They have nice trails. And also on the property, there is a children's museum, a natural science museum. That's the camp host You hear up there. He has this first sight. See, I like that. Look at a little trail boss. Pulled by Subaru. So this is the entrance when you come into the campsite. You go around, it's just one big loop. One big loop going all the way around.
So you guys won't have to listen to this weed eater? Let me interject what I think that my wife is thinking about at the moment. I wish the J-Nest was a double axle. That's a nice Class A, but I want that Jeep.
There's a semi-pro axle like ours. A lot of bikes. People come biking here a lot.
She's telling me I need to go biking with her.
There's that trail boss, which is really nice.
I believe we're out of range of the weed eater, so I'll let my wife continue her tour.
There's the camper van. There's an Oliver. The Legacy Elite. Class A. Look how they got their shoes hung up there. Class C. Nice Class C. If you come around, you'll see we're right there. We're right there.
It's time to take a quick walk on the nature trail.
All right, I'm walking the Pearl River Trail from the campsite, from the LeFleur's Bluff State Park. Need a little maintenance, but it is beautiful. And if you look over there, there's the Pearl River. And as we're coming up, you can see the river better. There's the river. There's the Pearl River. Here's the Pearl River here in Jackson, Mississippi. Beautiful, isn't it? Go walk back around and the trail. That's the little boardwalk that we was on. I was on. I don't know why. Me, myself, and I is out here. So it's we and the Holy Spirit. Beautiful. We'll continue on the trail as we make our way back to the campsite. Had a beautiful walk. Did a little exercise along the way. Getting the miles in. Check my shirts out. Miles for moms. Pretty cool. Well, this is some of the swamp areas off of the river. Kind of beautiful, isn't it? There's that hanging moss. Beautiful area. All right, this right here is Lake Myers. This is what the campground is surrounded by. So the campground is kind of like a peninsula around this lake. On the other side, you'll see we're making it to the campground. So over here is the perimeter campsites. You can come, set up a tent, be right here on the water. Oh, it's a fish. Turtles just jumped in. So as we're coming out the trail area, over here is the boat ramp where you can go and launch your boat. And as you see, there's the perimeter campsite. They have a lot of perimeter tent areas.
And this is the end of yet another tour of LeFleur's Bluff State Park in Jackson, Mississippi, with the Traveling Weekenders, Team CJP, and these are the Jaybird Journeys. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, be blessed. Peace.